All right. Again, I am in the building, just not in the classroom today. We're going to get started because we have a lot of things to take care of today. I do expect that you are able to get all of these assignments worked on and submitted. So please do not waste your time. There should not be excessive talking. Everybody should be working. All right, so today we're starting out with clue number 3 on Where in the World. As we walked the stone streets, we saw that every so often 3 raised stones were positioned. The stones were originally placed there for 2 reasons. The first reason was to help people cross the street without getting their feet covered in wastewater. There were no underground sewers back then. Kind of gross. So this is clue number 3 for Where in the World with 10. So if you know it, click here and go give us a response. Otherwise, we'll come back to it Thursday and Friday. So yesterday we looked at the Africa's Landform Breakout Room, and you had the Africa's Desert crossword. I showed you where number 7 was in our content, and the rest of them were right there in the text. So there's really no reason that you did not finish this. So if you did get it submitted, make sure you're taking care of that right now. You can see right here to get it turned in. All right, so then our 4th stop was our major bodies of water. So today we're going to be looking at the bodies of water through another breakout room. This one's done in Google. Okay, so please make sure you're listening and following directions. It says solve each task to help you unlock each of the following locks. Make sure you use capital letters. Okay, so whenever you're putting a clue in to go to next, if it is a word clue, all the letters must be capital. All right, so here we can see Africa's water bodies. Okay, a nice map of Africa, and then it talks about the Mediterranean Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Red Sea, and it even mentions the Suez Canal. So then you're going to go on to next, where here you will find that it wants you to go to the crossword puzzle, and the crossword puzzle is pictured at this link right here. So you click here, it's going to take you to Africa's oceans and seas. All right, so you're going to use the clues as well as the content to help you answer these 8 questions about oceans and seas. Then remember, you're going to come up here next to the print and press this page. When you choose this page, it's going to allow you to print just this page. You go to print, you change your destination from whatever it's on to save as PDF, and then it's going to allow you to save it. All right, so I'm not actually saving. All right, so Crosswords Live is first, and that is just using that one page of information that you had. All right, then once you have done that, it says to crack the lock, complete the crossword puzzle. It's odd, but this word means exchange. It's easy as 1, 2, 3 to crack this code. Okay, so a couple of things here. I gave you a clue by saying it's odd, so think about that. Go back to the puzzle. You're looking for a word that means exchange. All right, so you're going to type your answer in right here, all capital letters, and then you're going to press next. Now remember, you can't go on until you press the correct answer. All right, the next section talks about Africa's lakes. So it talks about some of the lakes that you're going to find here that were many of them in the Great Rift Valley. So 7 major lakes, and then it was going to walk you through those lakes, and then some other major rivers, the Nile, and how it's the longest. It talks about the delta that's formed by the Nile, the Congo River, the Zambezi River, where it flows, and the Niger River. And then when you are finished here, you're going to click here and go to Africa's Lakes and Rivers word search. You can see a picture of it. You're going to find these words in the word search. So we'll tell you that to unlock your lock, you're going to have to use one of those words. So as you find the words, you're going to come and look at the clue. So complete the word search, finding rivers and lakes of Africa. I get cross with Victoria. I also roll with some latitude. Hint, look at the locations of the words in the puzzle. Okay, so find those words that I mentioned and see if you can't figure out what what the clue word is there to unlock the code. Okay, and then you're going to go on to the other parts of the all right, then that takes you to some of the oases that are found in Africa. So you got a content up here, and then you have this little code right here. And then it says, can you solve the code above to reveal a secret? So you can see the letters. You got to match those letters to get your code here. Then it says to crack this code, figure out the secret message above. First things first, oases are nothing without these. And so you're going to read the clue and then use your content to help you figure it out. That's going to take you to traveling Africa's rivers. Okay, so this is basically showing you some of the different features that you can find, how long they are. And then you have this eye chart here. So take a look at the eye chart. And then here is your code. Crack this code by decoding the secret message hidden in the eye chart. What can we say about traveling the rivers of Africa? Again, remember to use all capital letters. And once you get that clue, you will see that you have successfully solved the puzzle and get a congratulatory balloons. So guys, at the top of each of the clues, it tells you how many letters are in there. So look at the top. It says, reminds you to use capital letters, and then it tells you how many letters. So in this activity, you had two things to turn in. You had the crossword and the word search. Okay, so make sure you save your assignment. So this one was go to the print option and then this page, and then choose to print and then save it as a PDF. And then this one is saved as an image. Okay, and then turn those in. And then that brings us to our overnight stay, where we are going to map out our physical map. So here you can see quite a bit of stuff on our physical map. Okay, so you can see my key down here. I have the rift, the mountains, the desert, the rainforest, the highlands, ocean and seas, rivers, lakes, and you can see lots of things labeled on here. So if you click on Mapping Africa, that will take you also to where it tells you to make sure you add the title of the physical map. You create your legend, and then you're going to draw and label your features. Make sure that you are labeling, and here are all the things that must go on your map. The Atlantic Ocean, the Atlas Mountains, the Congo River Basin, the Ethiopia Highlands, the Great Rift Valley, the Indian Ocean, the Kalahari Desert, Lake Victoria, Arabian Sea, Mount Kilimanjaro, the Niger River, the Nile River, the Red Sea, the Sahara Desert, the Zambezi River, the Namib Desert, Lake Tanganyika, the Congo River, and the Mediterranean Sea. And again, you will see at the end of this page that same map that you just saw on the main screen. All right, so those are your assignments for today. So everybody should have your deserts submitted because we did that yesterday in class. Your 8-question crossword and your word search, and then mapped out. You're going to take a picture of your finished map and submit it on Upcoming. So all of this can be found in your Upcoming. So if you go to Upcoming, you will see here is the deserts acrostic. Here is the water bodies crossword. Here's the water bodies word search. And here is mapping out the physical characteristics. All right, so you have lots of time to get finished. So stay focused and get your work done.